Good morning everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone, where we play the monthly ladder, and this time with Patron Warrior. My name is Rooster. I've said that before, didn't I? I keep forgetting. I tried to mix things up, and then stuff just goes awry immediately. I mean, what could I have possibly done when I have said hi twice? I mean, it's first world problems, guys. I mean, you can't say hi twice. It's like saying greetings here and then just saying greetings again after. I mean, I would. I don't know. That was really awkward, wasn't it? Anyway, Patron Warrior. It's been a while since I last played this deck. What do I keep against Shaman? I want a War Axe, basically. Basically a War Axe. And basically none of these cards are good enough. Okay. There we go. So, Ravaging Ghoul. Oh, yeah, I would have kept that. I think I would have kept that. Because, Blood Tiger. I think we can reasonably safely keep that also. Mostly because it deals... Did I say hi? See, there's the problem. There's the problem. I don't remember whether I said hi already. That's embarrassing, you know? So socially awkward, absolutely. What do I do about that? So, yeah, Blood Tiger, it deals with Tunnel Trog, and that's... Well, we are mostly happy to see it. Was he considering trading there? I don't think that's even remotely correct. We could make another. Is that good? I'm thinking of playing Ghoul here, but that doesn't seem too productive. No, that seems like a bad idea. We can play Ghoul after we play Acolyte, right? Yeah. That's fine. Let him trade the 1/1 totem into the ooze, but that's okay. And we'll see what he plays. Because Feral Spirit is not... Oh, well, that was unexpected, certainly. That was certainly unexpected. We can absolutely make some use of this here. Let's see. We can Inner Rage, but I'm not sure that's the greatest idea ever. We could just draw a couple cards. Maybe cycle an Inner Rage. It's probably not awful. Not the biggest fan. It doesn't seem too, but yeah, actually that seems reasonably efficient. We could also Blood Acre, but then we don't really get to do anything. So this is probably fine. It does kind of telegraph what we're aiming to do here, but I guess I'm okay with that. Do we want to Blood Acre here? No, pretty sure we don't. We might want to save that until we can do something reasonable. Well, that's getting executed, that's for sure. Question is how? How do we execute that? Most likely with the Blood Acre. Can we draw some cards first? No, we don't have any card draw in hand. In that case, if we Blood Acre and execute, then we have 3 mana left over, so we can either develop an axe or we can Finley and see if we get a useful hero power here. I don't hate that. Healing's not awful. I think it's better than playing a Reinforce in a deck full of Whirlwinds or a Dagger Mastery when I have a Fiery War Axe. And then sure, I'll heal, whatever. I don't think that's unreasonable, no. Can't really use it right now, but that's okay. In that case, I can develop an axe. This might be a Harrison deck though, so maybe I should have given that some consideration. Oh, he can't use it this turn because it's overloaded, so we can at least use 1 charge on something. Or I guess we don't. Do we really take that risk though? Is that a risk that's worth taking? I don't know. Next question: do we Patron here? Because we haven't seen a Lightning Storm out of him yet. But I do think that's the best option we have right now. And if it doesn't get cleared, then we can draw some cards next turn. We kind of do have to... We do have to do something on the board, so I guess it's not unreasonable. I don't like it, because it's really bad against Lightning Storm. Well, actually, a Patron will probably survive, and he can't really play anything small along with the Lightning Storm, right? So it's kind of okay. Is he Rock-Bitering the last one? He's Rock-Bitering the last one, okay. Well, I can at least draw 3 cards, so that's still not horrible. And we could trade the use plus 1x charge. Yeah, I'm still okay with this. Mostly because we get to draw some cards. And possibly some more cards even. How's that? Oh, how about we... Well, I always cycle this for 3 cards, right? I can still slam... Yeah, that seems fine. Do I slam that, or do I trade in the ooze? If I trade in the ooze, I can grow a Berserker. How's that? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Then we can save the slam for a little bit. That's probably okay. We haven't really made any use of this hero power yet, but developing the board is also important. And he may not have a great way to deal with the Berserker, so that's kind of nice. That doesn't seem like a great way to deal with the Berserker, yeah. What is Lava Burst doing in a deck like that, though? I'm kinda puzzled. Another Berserker here? I'm pretty sure about that. If he's Lava Bursting stuff like that, then that's okay with me. Just getting it up to a reasonable amount here. And then something. What do I play? I guess I play Acolyte, right? I'm pretty sure I play Acolyte here. Just so we can draw some cards next turn. If he Lightning Storms this, then I guess I'm okay with that. If he Elemental Destructions it, that's a real risk, but then at least I get to draw 1 card. So yeah, I suppose I'm okay with that. Hexes that, okay. Well, it means at least he's not hexing something more important. Yeah, he didn't want to totem there, yeah. That's something that can happen. Don't hate it. Let's indeed draw a card. I appreciate that. We are burning through our deck at alarming paces, though. Do we have an activator for Grom? Yes, we do. That means 12 damage. That means if we set him low enough right here, we could kill him. I like the thought of that. Don't have to draw another card here. I can just develop some stuff. I think I like that. Can I... Yeah, I don't hate developing the Brave here. That could also pose a real threat. Don't have to heal, don't have to heal. This survives Lightning Storm, the Brave, so that's pretty good. He still has to deal with that in addition. I'm really expecting a Lightning Storm here. Oh, that's not good for you. Does he have another Lava Burst then, or Stormcrack? Oh, we might be fighting a Reno Shaman actually. Did we see any duplicates? I don't think we've seen any duplicates, but I do think he's pretty much dead. So that's a good thing. Alright, well, that was an interesting deck. Did not expect most of what was going on there. Might have been a Reno Shaman indeed. Because I don't think I've seen... Well, I've seen 2 Rock-Biters, but that is a card you could reasonably mulligan for. It's kind of a strange thing. Expecting some kind of evolve strategy, perhaps. Perhaps it was an evolve kind of shaman, mostly because of the Nerubian Prophet. So I would expect some Masters of Evolution in there, but I didn't see any. Not sure I know what's going on there, but I kind of like where that was going. It was a nice game also, so a rather... What am I thinking? I almost threw away that Fiery War Axe there. So we're fighting against a Hunter. I don't dislike the Wild Pyromancer in that case. Do I throw away these? Whirlwind might also... Well, it's not good with Pyromancer, so I keep the Whirlwind or the Pyromancer, but not both. I'm thinking I keep this. Pyromancer's quite good with the coin. Finley is pretty decent on turn 1 also, depending on whether he has a Fiery Bat. Actually, Finley is still good enough against the Fiery Bat, because it's a trade. At worst, it's a trade, so that is definitely good enough for me. We could also just wait and see what he plays next turn, but I kind of like getting the new hero power out. Getting Mage if possible. Shapeshift might work. We can combine it with Fiery War Axe to decent effect. We could grab Dagger Mastery, but that's bad with the Fiery War Axe in hand. I think it's okay. It's not as efficient as a Mage hero power would be, but I'm still fine with that, yeah. So we're most likely axing that down. Hit my face. Oh. I am a little disappointed now, but I guess I'll have to deal with that. If he Animal Companions here, then I can hero power down a Misha or a Leok. That's actually pretty good. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. Well, that I cannot kill. I will admit, that is something that I can kill right now. That's actually pretty sweet. I like it. That is actually pretty sweet. This Root hero power is doing some work. Although I guess a Mage hero power would have done even better in the same spot. But let's not dwell on that too much. We've got a way to deal with little stuff, and that's more than I could say from some hero powers. Bloodhoof Brave looks nice. I think I'm pretty sure about playing Bloodhoof Brave here. We can't easily deal with the 3/3, but if... yeah. The Brave does provide us with... Oh, it's awful against Kodo, though. I keep forgetting about that card. Should I have coined a... No, coining a Whirlwind seems... maybe. Maybe, actually. Should I have really coined a Whirlwind here? That seems really strange. No, that can't be right. I don't think that can be right. And he doesn't have a Kodo right here. No, well, he does now, but now we know he has one, so it's not going to do a whole lot of good for him at this point. Okay, so I'm thinking we double Whirlwind this board, right? That is most definitely a thing that's happening. Let's actually we can single Whirlwind. No, not really. No. But if we Whirlwind once, then we can then draw some cards afterwards. So that's still okay. So we do... Oh, can we Patron Coin Whirlwind? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We can't Battle Rage in the same turn, though. I kind of want to Battle Rage at this point. We can Patron on a later turn. So in that case, I guess this is good enough right now. Actually, in that case, we should Hero Power. No, we want a Battle Rage. We actually want a Battle Rage here. No, this is still fine. We'll have some damaged minions for next turn. So we do this, and this, and then we get a pretty sweet next turn, I think. Because we can do some stuff with Wild Pyromancer, Battle Rage. I don't know. The Pyromancer is a card that I'm not quite used to in Patron Warrior yet. Seems a little slow right now from him. But let's make sure that nothing ever dies to Kodo, and then we're in fine shape. So we could Wild Pyromancer coin Battle Rage or something like that. I kind of want to get something on the board. How is Wild Pyromancer coin Patron? No, wait, that doesn't work. We kind of have to wait until next turn for that. Yes. So getting the... Ooh, no, that's not a thing that's happening. Well, we can if we coin. We actually can if we coin. How's that? So we Wild Pyromancer coin... Wild Pyromancer Blood of Brave coin? Yeah, that might be okay. Then we can get some patrons next turn. I can't Blood of Brave on an empty board here. So I guess this is what it has to... Oh, please don't. Thank you. I guess this is fine. Just throwing away the coin here because we can still Battle Rage next turn if he does nothing about this, and it seems he doesn't. So that's pretty excellent. That is pretty excellent for us. Do we want to trade here? Not really. We can just let him do the trading, I think. Definitely attacking here first. Not much else happening, so let's draw some cards. That's 4 cards from one thing, then we get a few patrons out. Hello there. And definitely not trading at any rate here. If he gets a Colder Wild, how bad is that? No, then Jaime gets to hit us in the face. I don't... Could I have killed him this turn? I'm absolutely caught up in in getting a sweet Patron or Battle Rage off, but could I have killed him this turn? Maybe I could have. I had a Korkron, and he's down to 9 right now. I don't know about that. He has a taunt. That's something. We have 6 damage. We have this one, and then we have Grommash. If we Grommash, no, that doesn't work. We basically want to get some patrons out here, right? So that means we Whirlwind. No, we don't Whirlwind. Well, I guess we do Whirlwind, sure. And we Ichor afterwards. Sure, we just build a board of patrons, right? Maybe we don't Ichor. I actually think we don't. We kind of need to worry about dying here, right? Am I absolutely missing lethal here? Maybe I could have slammed and then... No, this is okay. And we can still get lethal with the... Yeah, it's okay. We'll do fine here. I think we just go face here. Sure. I don't know anymore. Was there a way... I can't help but feel I missed lethal there. And I'm not quite seeing it. But I don't really think there's a way for him to survive here anyway, so... It's probably fine. I'm probably worrying about nothing right now. But I can't shake the feeling that I missed something. 3-1 goes into 3-3, then Leok goes into 4-3, then he needs to have a way to deal with the 3-1. And then I can still slam and... Ooh! No, that does nothing. It is more efficient. Oh, he does have a way to deal with that, but we can still slam and... We don't have a way to deal... Is this real life? No, it's fine, it's fine. I get the feeling I misplayed incredibly in that game. But yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it. I will have to watch that replay, because that was ridiculous. I shouldn't have roped on that turn. Because well, the turn before would have been a lethal turn, but there's no use in going back to your last turn and see if you had lethal, because, well, yeah, you might be thinking so much that you're missing lethal on the actual turn, so That's probably a bad way to go about things. But on the second turn, I don't think there was a way we had lethal through the Misha still. So I don't think we misplayed there, except for perhaps being a little less than optimal. We did still have a Grommash activator, so yeah, I guess it wasn't all wrong. Do we want to keep an execute against a possible 7/7 on turn 3? I think that's a reasonable assumption, but we also don't have anything to play on the early game, so perhaps... No, I do think... No, that's ridiculous. You don't keep... I don't think we keep execute against Shaman, no. Not unless we at least have something to play in the early game, I think. We keep Bloodacre, we keep Fiery War Axe, we keep Finley. We might keep Slam or Armorsmith. I don't know.
Greetings.
No, it seems ridiculous to keep Execute against Shaman. There are so many cards that you would rather have than Execute. But if you don't have one against a turn 4 7/7, then that might be a problem. I don't think this is unreasonable, just to contest the board a little bit. And kind of forces him to deal with this, which means he's not going out a 7/7, right? So I would be okay with that. This might actually be the same Shaman as before, I don't know. It's a very generic name, so I can't really and I can't really check anymore because there was another game in between. Just play a second one, I guess. Yeah. We kind of have to just do some stuff on the board and have to get through that taunt if we're going to be able to deal with his minions in one way or another. So yeah. We kind of lose what might be our win condition. There's a 7/7, isn't it?
That was a mistake.
I was going to say sorry about that, but yeah. I keep making that joke, I'm sorry. So we get to kill this, we get to slam and execute the big guy. I think that's reasonable. Sure. Is going to be the best way to deal with this, right? Yeah. So we slam this one, and we see what we get, of course. That's not a card we want to have right now. I guess I'm okay with executing this. And do we even want to armor up? We have a Battle Rage in hand. I don't think we want to armor up even. It kind of seems ridiculous, but if we get a Fiery War Axe, we at least might. Oh, did he mean to play that? Did he not notice he was overloaded? That could be a thing. Okay, so can we deal with that properly? Not really. We kind of have to either charge the Berserker in, or charge a Gorkron in, or slam it with our face and waste an Inner Rage. I don't like that either.
What now?
I don't like that at all. Wasting an Inner Rage on a Grim on what is not a Grim Patron seems terrible. We can let him do the trading though. It's not awful. Kind of lets him trade into one of the Grim Patrons, but we don't get to Battle Rage even. That's kind of the worst part here. We don't get to Battle Rage. I feel kind of terrible about that. Do we just Corkron and War Axe? I don't think so. No, let's throw in a Patron here and just go face because well, yeah, our opponent has a number of problems here. So I don't think this is unreasonable. Could send the 4/4 into the 3/3 Patron, which is quite awful. Don't care too much about the Flame Tongue here. Although it does let, oh, of course, if, yeah, but if he does that, then he doesn't get to attack with the totem, so I guess that's good. So that one goes into the Berserker, And then the totem goes into the 5-2, but then I still have a patron on the board. So I would be okay with that. Unless, of course, he has a Rockbiter or something. Yeah, I do think this is the same person. Even though we're one game further. That's actually kind of strange. So what do? We axe, right? Yeah. Can I ask you a question? So this happens. I think this is a thing that's gonna happen. I'm not enamored with it, but I think it's correct. Sure. We get to keep the patron on the field. It's not likely to survive. I'm expecting a fire elemental here. Oh, no fire elemental. That's kind of good. And we are damaged, so we can deal. We can actually use a Battle Rage here, so that's something. Not terribly excited about what we're getting here, though. We could Grommash, but that doesn't seem like a great plan. No. We just Battle Rage for one card. That seems bad. I think we actually just Grommash, even though that seems terrible. But we don't really have a good way. There's no way we're Battle Raging for more than one card next turn, though. I guess we Battle Rage for one card. I don't see a great way out here. I was kind of hoping for something that might have let us deal with the board here, though. Now, see, I should have Grommashed, because if my top deck was a blank like this, then I'm not getting out of this mess. Do I guess I do play the Acolyte and the Armorsmith. No, I can't play the Armorsmith here. I am attacking into this one, and we'll see what happens. This seems particularly awful here, especially because he does have the ability to evolve the thing now, which I'm kind of expecting. That's the reason you play double Nerubian Prophet, right? Well, there's a Lightning Storm. Okay, that's kind of curious. So will there be an evolve then? I'm not seeing what's going on here. I'm really not seeing it. So Grommash seems okay now. Seems surprisingly... Oh no, I do have to still X that thing. I can execute it. I can Grom and execute. How's that? Yeah, not terribly exciting, but I guess it's better than... I kind of want to axe, but we also need to watch our health a little bit. And if we axe that, then we don't get to kill the thing. I guess it's okay. Sure. Let's see what he has here. Not doing very well, but I feel I'm making a lot of mistakes here. Well, mostly the turn where I should have played Grommash, right? So at least we can axe that. That's kinda good. Well, kinda. I just need a way to deal with that. Do we develop both of the Armorsmiths? I think we do. Sure. I guess we do. We could have cycled Battle Rage for one card, but that doesn't seem particularly great. And if we get just one Whirlwind affecting, at least we can draw 3. So there's plenty of Whirlwinds left in our deck, I think. We just need to get one. Okay. Evolves further. Yeah, getting kind of problematic here. And if this is not... Well, that lets us deal with one of those, so I guess that's okay. And... Do we Ichor? Yeah, we don't gain anything from Ichoring one of his stuff, so I guess we just draw 2 cards here. Sure, I don't mind cycling that. Another Ichor and a Patron. Okay. What can we do with that? We can kill this. And kill this, I guess. And then he can kill one... Oh, I can't even make 2 Patrons, so that's not really an option right now. Okay, a little worried about what's coming out here, because he's been sitting on a number of cards here. Which is kinda troublesome. Yeah, so kills the armor smith. I don't think we're crawling out of this hole here. Especially if he gets the chance to armor up all the time. Oh, I guess that's not awful. We don't get to draw a card off of it, though. I guess that's just the way it is. Yes. It's the best we can do, so we might as well, right? It's the best we can do. And that's not very good. That is not very good, but at least we get a board full of patrons. We can kill the spell power totem, I guess. This is about as relevant as the ooze is gonna get. Second Lightning Storm absolutely wrecks me, of course, even without the spell power totem. But he has to be some... Oh, am I dead? Wait, that's 12. That's 12 and 9. Does need some additional damage, but might have a rock biter. All right. Well, we tried. We tried. I think I made some pretty embarrassing mistakes there. Patron's still a hard deck to play, guys. Still as hard as it used to be with the instant kill, 40 damage against through a Control Warrior's armor, kind of broken stuff that Patron used to be before, but Patron's still tricky. When you have a lot of cards in hand, there's a lot of lines to consider. Especially the Pyromancer can make things really tricky. There was a surprisingly decent board for just 3 cards, though. Certainly not unhappy with that. Could we have survived? I don't think anything we did that last turn would have made us survive, but I guess that it's not really saying too much. Against the Warrior, Blood of Brave is pretty good against the Warrior, and I guess we're keeping the Pyromancer too. Actually, against the Warrior, that's not amazingly relevant. I think we'll mulligan that one away. Having an Execute, I guess, is okay. Depends on what kind of warrior we're up against, of course.
Greetings.
If it's a Control or Cthulhu warrior, then we're never winning a fatigue matchup, so Finley doesn't really matter too much. If we can grab a Mage Hero power, that's surprisingly relevant, I think. Or perhaps a Priest. I think the Priest hero power is pretty valuable, even though we didn't make any use of it whatsoever when we got it. But having the option was kind of valuable. Yeah, I'm grabbing Life Tap here, sure. That's kind of an immediate giveaway as to what we're trying to do here, but I'm okay with that. Oh, hello. So Dragon Warrior, that's more of an aggressive take on Tempo Warrior, if I remember correctly. I've played this. Well, I've played a Dragon deck before. I'm not sure we're fighting the exact list. There's probably a slightly slower variant that includes perhaps Ragnaros or Gromash. But yeah, I think we kill that. I'm pretty sure we kill that actually. Okay, so dragons and yeah, so a slightly more aggressive version of the Tempo Warrior deck, right? So we can slam that and develop an Armor Smith. That's not too impressive. I think I'll keep the coin for now. Let's see what we get here first. I think we were just floating a mana here. Developing an Armor Smith doesn't really do all that much on the board here. I would rather play Blood of Brave next turn and start gaining the board from there, I think. Oh, there's something. We already did use our War Axe here, so I guess Blood of Brave will have to do the work here. Yeah, there's no real chance of us playing anything but Blood of Brave. Pretty sure about that. Okay, Armorsmith can do some work too. So if he doesn't have... he could have a Fiery War Axe, I guess. Ooh, that's pretty killer. Okay. Well, at least the Fiery Dragon died, but that's not good for us. We can Brave and Armorsmith, how's that? I guess it's okay. And then we can do something with Patron Whirlwind next turn. Perhaps something with Execute. I guess that's okay. And getting the Armorsmith out here is kind of important because he doesn't have an immediate way to kill it. Except for maybe using a Whirlwind, which is not horrible for us. Yeah, sure. I would be okay with that. Slams that. And then he better have a way to deal with that. Okay, executes it. And then I guess... Ooh. Okay. Blood to Icar... Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. I can see where you're coming from. That's an aggressive start there, wow. And he still has a dragon in hand, right? When did he last play his Dragon Synergy stuff? Yes, I think he still has a dragon in hand. So I'm a little worried about where this is going. We're pretty much dead, aren't we? Wow. That's 7, that's 13 damage. So we need to clear some stuff out. So that means we have to play Corcoran here. Wow, that's awkward. Yeah, or he could Inner-Rage and Execute, but I don't think that's leading anywhere. I don't think that's leading anywhere where we're likely to even win that game. Will he have a lot of damage here? Because we kind of need to tap. There's no way we're getting enough done next turn if we don't tap here. Might be a... Oh, Azure Drake, okay. I was kind of expecting the 6/6 dragon thing, but... Keeping the axe for now. Okay, well, if we don't clear this board, then we are dead, so we better get started. I don't think there's even a way for us to do that. We have to start with a Whirlwind, of course. So might as well draw the card first, right? Yeah. We're gonna need basically another Whirlwind, I think. Because we need to execute that, we need to Blood to Icar that, and then if we get a Whirlwind, then we live. But that is not a Whirlwind. I guess if this gives us the Whirlwind, then we might be okay. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, that's really aggressive. Wow. Wasn't expecting that of a warrior, but that's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem against warrior, because I think in my mulligan I did throw away some early interaction with the thought that it's just not that effective against the warrior. What was it again? Oh, I think the Pyromancer. Pyromancer might have done some work. And at least trading against a Noxrasa's champion, right? I'm pretty sure we could have squeezed that in somewhere. Maybe even gotten the Whirlwind off with the coin. Yeah, I guess with the coin you pretty much always keep the Pyromancer. I think that's a mistake we made. Alright, well there's always ways to improve, right? So... that's always interesting. Do we keep one slam? I don't think we keep one slam, even against a druid. The slam doesn't really do a whole lot if you don't have an execute, so it's not all that valuable, actually. Well, I guess there's a curve, so that's a decent start at least. Grabbing... I think I'm still a fan of grabbing the... I could grab the Dagger Master here, actually, but against a druid, I guess it's not all that good in the first place. We might heal.
What now?
I don't mind healing, I guess. Sure. I could see myself grabbing the Hunter hero power there, but I feel it's not very effective against a Druid most of the time. I would rather have something with some interaction. And this could help us deal with something like that, so I don't feel absolutely horrible about that. Because these guys together can deal with the 2-3, assuming he attacks into one of them. Attacks the armor smith, okay. Well, I can just heal it up, so. Or how about I could do a whirlwind here. Doesn't seem particularly great though. I could slam. How about I slam that one? Also seems kind of weak. I think developing the ghoul is kind of a good thing. It gets me a little bit of armor, which I'm not sure I really want, but the other ones still trade into that. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with this. Sure. It's not particularly exciting, but it will do. Let's take this one. Actually, this is just collateral damage with a swipe at this point, right? So might as well do it this way. I don't really care too much about all the armor. So the 2-2 can take the free trade into the 1-2, but that does involve... yeah, I guess we should have gone for the rogue hero power now, right? But this is still not awful. So sure, doesn't have a great way to deal with this right now, unless he innovates something. But yeah, that's always the matter with druids, right? If they innovate something, they might very well have some very decent answers, which you can't always expect. Oh, I'm just noticing we are kind of running late already, so this is probably going to be the last game, especially if our opponent is taking his sweet time. I guess I can't really complain about that because I'm a rather slow thinker myself, but yeah, he can swipe this, but I'm entirely happy with that result, because then he's not developing anything, and then I'm not developing anything next turn either, but that's kind of my problem, isn't it?
Time waits for no one.
Is he here? If he's suddenly gone, then I'm going to be a little disappointed. Come on there, buddy. You can do it. Well, if he's AFK right now, then we're cancelling this game and we're just going to grab another, right? Okay. Well, if you gotta beat like that, then I guess that's okay. Well, I'll take some armor. Why heal up that guy? I don't think I want to heal that guy. I guess he can swipe it now. Sure, whatever. I'll heal him up. Kinda slows the clock, so that's a little annoying. Okay, he's back. Just missed one turn. That's not awful. Not completely disastrous, I guess. So what do we do? I'm pretty sure we always slam that thing, right? Yeah. There's no way we're not slamming that thing. And then we could blood the Icar, our guy. I guess that kind of works. Sure, and we had face from it.
Start running.
I don't mind hitting face here, and I don't think I mind weaponing up. There we go. Just to have it out of the way. If we get something useful to play next turn, I don't want to be stuck with an axe in my hand. I'm really wishing I played it before. And if people have Harrison, then they have Harrison. It's just the way of things. This is a little awkward, though. Let me think. So if the 5-5 trades into the Sylvanas, then... You know, a thing I could do is just... No, that doesn't work. I was thinking of trading my 5/5 into the 4/8. I could just go face, you know, and then heal up my my taunt. Well, he can still steal something, but it's not actually all that relevant. I'm really missing my card draw at this point. Do I care if he steals something? I could just go for a 50-50. Ooh, that seems bad. Going for a 50 here seems really risky. Perhaps I just need to... I'll take a bad 50-50, I guess. Just don't take this one, and I'll be pretty happy with that result. Okay, we can kill this. And we timed out, but that's okay. This result is fine. If he hits into this, then I can whirlwind that down. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay here. Not in great shape. Oh my god, is that card played right? Why do people still play that card? Are they doing it just to spite me? Oh my gosh, that's bad. That's really bad for us. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. We could Grommash, and no, that's also not good. I kinda just want to draw some cards, right? I guess we can take it a little easy. Taking it easy is not going to be the way to win this, but if we play Grommash here, then it doesn't really do that much on the board. Maybe this priest hero power is just a lot worse than we thought. It could be true. It could very well be true, because we're not crawling back from this one now. Especially not with draws like that. That's not what we need right now. Unless we get a patron here. I can't even battle rage here. That's actually ridiculous. I didn't even heal my face at any point. Okay, I guess we can Grommash battle rage that thing. Oh, this feels bad, man. I guess we kinda can. We may have to. Can we Grommash Whirlwind and do something productive? Not really. That doesn't matter too much. I would rather waste the battle rage than waste the Whirlwind, right? That really sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so he gets to trade in his 4/7, or perhaps even swipe this, and then it's pretty much game over. I didn't expect it to go this way when he skipped a turn, but perhaps overconfidence really is a silent killer. That's not good for us. Okay, at least we get to draw a card with our Battle Rage now, but yeah. I don't think we even armored up or healed our face at any point, so that's not the problem right now. The problem is that we can't really do anything. All our big stuff is gone anyway. We can patron, but we need more than this. We need more than this to patron. Right? We need to make at least 4, because otherwise he just deals with it too easily. Are we dead against Cthulhu right now? We could be. I haven't kept track. Yeah, we're gonna need a Battle Rage at this point, and a pretty good one. And a pretty good one at that. We're so dead. No, that's not gonna work. Well played. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. We're pretty much just bled dry. And I guess we didn't have a good way to deal with a 4/6 taunt when we needed it to. Or perhaps it's the card drop thing. Maybe it's the card draw thing. If we could have gotten a good whirlwind with our acolyte, I guess we might have been okay in some way. Well, I'm not really sure. I'm not really good at playing this deck, it seems. Well, guess that's something new. Tell us something we don't know yet. But I do hope you did enjoy this episode so far. If you have any suggestions on what deck to play next, please leave a comment below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow.